What is something good going on in the world that a lot of people aren't aware of? They're successfully rewilding beavers in the UK. Many endangered animal species are on the rebound now, such as the bald eagle, humpback whales and Schaus swallowtail butterflies, due to increased conservational efforts. Teen pregnancy rates hit a historic low in 2022. An eastern black rhino was just born. A complete surprise to the rangers who protect the 1,000 remaining in the wild. They are critically endangered, the rarest of the subspecies. And this is a monumental occasion. I lived in Los Angeles during the 80s. In Van Nuys. I didn't realize that there was a mountain range to the north of the valley. I drove through in 2013 and there was very little smog. I have been told by people I know who live there that the smog is like 10 or 20% of what it was in the 80s. Global efforts to reforest areas are making a significant impact. The ozone layer is thickening. I know this is older news, but maybe people aren't aware of it. Scientists have been working with a bacteria to fight cancers. Bacillus calmette has been used with some success to fight bladder cancer. Edited for clarity. I work as a mental health therapist. There is certainly a mental health crisis. And there are also a lot of people who are recovering. Most of the people who I see end up recovering and graduating from therapy within a year. We talk a lot about how bad mental health is. We don't talk a lot about recovery in mental health. Sodium-ion batteries might start replacing lithium-ion batteries soon, which would be much better for the environment and generally cheaper or more convenient. Medicine and treatment for many ailments has progressed through the years, improving quality and quantity of life. This graphic. Yearly cases of guinea worm in Ethiopia. I look this up again when I'm having a bad day or humanity starts to seem awful to me. We can be. But we also did this. We reduced cases of a horrifying, agonizingly painful parasitic infection that destroys lives and livelihoods from over 1,000 cases a year to 7, and that's just in Ethiopia. A lot of hard-working people did some amazingly good work. CRISPR treatment has just been FDA approved to cure sickle cell disease. There are about 10 to 12 million people in the United States who quilt. Most of them belong to quilt guilds that donate to homeless shelters, veteran shelters, other types of places where people need blankets. My quilt guild donated over 800 this year, and we only have 80 people in our guild. Researchers have successfully cured HIV in several non-human primates. We're closer to a real cure. The days are long and the years are short as a criminal defense attorney. Sometimes I feel discouraged, hopeless, and exhausted. Last year, I took on a military service member pro bono because I sensed he needed my help and needed any hope I could offer him. I convinced a therapist to take on his case pro bono, too. Over the next year, he chose to be sober, attended therapy each week, and really worked to change. This week, I successfully dismissed his case. At his graduation, he told me he once had no hope for future and seriously contemplated suicide. But now, he is hopeful and looking forward for the future. Despite how hard my job is most days, it gave me the strength to keep going. My local animal shelter has a food bank for owners who can't afford food for their pets. And I'm sure it's not the only shelter that does it. David Attenborough's still healthy. Thank you, Op, for this question. So easy to get caught up in and only see the bad. I appreciate you drawing attention to the good. Extreme famine has been decreasing significantly the past decade on a global scale.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.